on, you guys? It's your boy Alex West Collects here, bringing you another figure review. And today we're taking a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends X-Men 97 Magneto figure. Like you guys, I already have a Magneto in my collection. The one I use for my display is the one that came with a 3-pack with Quicksilver and the Scarlet Witch. So I was kind of on the fence. So did I really need this Magneto? There are a few things that kind of sold me on this, as far as him having pinless joints and the way the shorts mold was kind of like on his legs now. So I said, all right, maybe this is worth an upgrade. I actually do have one of those interchangeable heads where it just had the that non-masked or non-helmeted Magneto head. So I'll probably throw it on one of the two figures and keep them displayed separately. But this figure does look pretty good, you know, and Target had a crazy circle sale this week. If you spend $100, you get 25 off. So essentially, if you bought 4 Marvel Legends, you're getting one free. They were $24.99. So X-Men 97 Wave just dropped, and it was just like perfect timing, you know. So I went ahead and grabbed Magneto here. I actually did do a review of Wolverine from this series. I also grabbed Gambit, so stay tuned for that review coming up. But I don't know. I was on the fence with Bishop. I was like, do I want him? Do I not? I have the last release Bishop figure, so I passed, and that one looked... the new one, I wasn't crazy about the head sculpt with the shorter hair, and the size of that figure. He just looked a lot smaller. Same with Storm. I have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive, so I didn't need her. And Rogue, I still feel like the Target exclusive that came out a while ago is superior. So I picked up half the set. We're definitely going to run through some comparisons and kind of showcase some of these Marvel Legends with this Magneto figure. But you'll see the awesome artwork here. You get the X-Men 97 logo with Magneto. You get the little nameplate here on the side. All the figures in this wave. I love the window box. This just looks so good mint on card if you are a mint on card collector. Take a look at the back. You see the image of Magneto here. The other figures that do come in the wave, there's a little bit of a read up here. If you guys want to pause and read that, you can. But let's crack Magneto out of this packaging and see if he's worth the purchase. All right, so here we have Magneto out of his packaging. The only accessories he comes with are a set of fisted hands. I would really appreciate if they included some effects like they did with the 3-pack, but for the most part, that's all you get. But take a look at the figure here. We'll bring him in real close. You can get a quick kind of close-up of this head scan. You can see the nice shading around his eyes with the helmet sitting over his head, kind of that pissed off Magneto look. You'll see the little rivets here around his cape. Really just kind of basic what you'd expect with Magneto. Again, this one is upgraded. It does have the pinless joints here on the arms and the legs, and that is a huge selling point across all toy lines. I feel like this is the way of the future, and it really just makes figures look way more realistic. And you know, this is honestly the main selling point for me to purchase this Magneto was these pinless joints. But the head scan does look pretty good. The body's your basic Magneto. You will see on the mold for his pants, the actual shorts are actually molded on the top here. So I really do like that attention to detail. The figure I have in my collection actually does not have that. So that is another little upgrade. You'll see he's got the red legs with the kind of purple and red boots going around. Take a look at the back of the figure. Pretty basic for the most part. This cape seems to be molded on there. I guess it's glued in on the front, but the cape has a nice flowing effect like you'd expect from Magneto as he's floating in the air. Really big here on the top where it kind of loops over. I really do like the sculpt too. A nice kind of color purple here. And he also does come with these kind of like gesturing hands where you can picture Magneto just hovering above the X-Men causing havoc. But all in all, it is a pretty good figure. Again, the head scan is pretty good. I do like it. I'm curious to see how it looks compared with the 3-pack Magneto I do have in my collection. On to some Magneto comparisons. So on the left, we have the aforementioned Magneto that came with the 3-pack with Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. I will say that I think I like this one a lot more than the X-Men 97. The purples are just a little more brighter. You'll see even the mask has a painted design here that this one does not. Whether it's accurate or not, I don't know what it's based on. Again, so many different iterations. But this purple just seems to have more of a shine to it, more of a sleeker kind of... It's not quite shiny, but it definitely picks up a little more. You can even see it around the base of the cape where those rivets are versus this one. And it's also a lot bigger in size. I mean, look at them in stature, like up close next to each other. You can see the difference. I mean, even the cape is the same mold, I believe. Maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to tell. This cape just seems to be a little bigger. And I really do like the design of that a little more than this X-Men 97. This one also came with the effects. And on the right to that, we do have the Magneto that came with the X-Men movie set. So if I had to say, is this one an upgrade versus the one I have in my collection? I think I'm going to go with this one, even though the new one does have the pinless joint features. I do like the purples a lot more on this 3-pack Magneto versus the X-Men 97. So while this figure does not come with any alternate heads, I did want to swap on the Magneto heads that I do have from the 3-pack and some other series to see how it works on this new X-Men 97 figure. So just want to give you a quick look at the original head that did come with this figure. Next up, we have more of the plain face that came on that 3-pack. I will say it doesn't quite fit the best. It does look a little bulky, and it sits high in the neck peg, if you guys can see that. It doesn't quite sit flush on there. We also have the alternate head that came with that 3-pack, more the pissed off Magneto head where he's kind of floating in the air, ready to do some damage. This head does sit a little better, I will say. It's not quite as high on the neck peg, but it does look a little big on this figure if you ask me, but it's definitely passable. I will say the reds don't quite match up. You can see this has a little bit more of a shine than you would see with this figure. Just a little bit of a different shade of red if you ask me. I don't know if that's picking up on the camera. And lastly, I do have an unhelmeted Magneto head. I don't remember what series this is from, but this is another X-Men head. This is another display option that I may go with instead of having 2 helmeted Magnetos on display. But this actually scales pretty well. It doesn't look too big on the body, even though it is a little smaller. And it doesn't sit too high on there. Actually sits pretty flush on that neck peg. So this is definitely an option if you guys want to go there. One last quick comparison for you guys. So we have 2 other figures from the X-Men 97 wave that I did pick up. So we already reviewed Wolverine here on the channel. If you guys didn't check out that video review, go back and watch it. We go really in depth on that. And on the right here, we do have Gambit. This is the next video review coming up right after Magneto, so stay tuned for that figure. If you guys are enjoying this video review, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to turn on those notification bells to stay tuned to the newest action figure reviews here on my channel. As far as this Magneto figure goes, I'll be honest, it's okay. There are some upgrades I do like, the pinless joints. I do like how the shorts mold does come over the actual tights itself versus the prior release figures. So that is nice. I will say he's a little small in stature, and for $25, I would have appreciated some effect pieces that came with the 3-pack. Just something a little extra to put this figure over. I really do like the head scan. I do like how that black is around his eyes. It does look pretty menacing. If you do have the 3-pack figure, I will go ahead and say I feel like that figure is superior to this X-Men 97 one. If you missed out on your traditional animated Magneto, this is a good opportunity to grab him. Definitely not my favorite, but it is an okay figure. I'll be honest with you guys. It's not a must-have. I will keep this in my collection, but it'll probably be displayed in the back, and I'm still going to keep my 3-pack Magneto in the front. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video review. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at AlexWestCollects. I will catch you all on the next video review.